Hello, this is Lara, and I'm here
Hey Lauren, how you doing?
today to talk to you about the lessons I learned having my MacBook stolen.
To protect your own property?
For anyone who doesn't know, I will put the link of the video down below, but my MacBook got stolen from inside my room. It was a very horrible experience, and I don't wish this to anyone because it's
Well, that's good that you don't wish this to anyone. Theft is a horrible thing.
just terrible, you know? I still don't feel safe in my room, and I'm still.
Well, safety is an illusion. So, you're not going to feel safe. You shouldn't feel safe. Nobody should feel, or how do I say this? Everybody, no matter the illusion of safety that you have, should know that you are not completely safe.
Trying to process the whole thing and heal. But of course, this takes time because when someone enters your space and steals something from you, it's kind of like rape. It's a violation.
No, 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 no. It's not at all like rape. Physical crimes and crimes of material are two different things.
Of your safety, of your privacy, Anyway, I do want to.
Well, they do violate your safety and privacy in a way. The first one in a way, the second one, yes, but it's not like rape.
Share a few things that I've learned after this incident and a few realizations and stuff like that. First of all, I found out who my real friends are and who cares about me and who doesn't give a shit. I was very surprised with some people because you always kind of expect some people to care and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, for what happened to you. You expect some other people to actually try and help you, and you expect some people to be typical and not really give a shit. But I was really surprised that some people didn't even do the typical polite thing, to say, oh, I heard what happened, I'm sorry. And I was really surprised that even some of my flatmates didn't even acknowledge what happened to me, which I found very hurtful because I live with these people and it could have been them. So if it was them and I was being a bitch, I don't think they would appreciate it. So if I know that someone is going through something.
It's not necessarily that these people are being a bitch. It's that maybe these people have their own personal things and their own lives to worry about. I know sometimes people will tell me stuff, and in my mind, I'm thinking I feel bad for them, but a lot of times my mind is just so out there with other other things that I have to deal with and personal situations that are going on with me that I don't get to show how much I care everything because my mind and my emotions go somewhere else.
Something horrible like this, I will always do my best to help this person. And obviously, most people don't think like that. So I was very surprised, though, by the amount of people that were supportive, and many people that I was not expecting to be supportive were really there and helped me a lot. My boyfriend has been amazing. Some of my flatmates have been so supportive as well. Some of my friends from London and Greece as well. It was overwhelming to see that actually all those people really cared about me and wanted to make sure I'm safe and I'm feeling better. So
You had a computer stolen. Somebody didn't come up in your house and put a gun to you and rape you, or come in and hit you, or come in and draw a kind of weapon on you, or whatever. You had a computer stolen. Okay. Now, granted, like I said before, nobody ever is actually safe, but you're making a bigger deal out of this than it needs to be.
thank you to all of those people. Another thing that happened
The
was
other thing I
that.
want to tell you is that people don't owe you support and compassion. They can give it if you have that type of relationship with them, but you're not owed support and compassion.
uh, many people tried to give me advice, which was not really advice. So some people, they were like, oh, why didn't you
And so now you're going to critique how people tried to tell you to avoid it the next time. Way to play the victim.
have your files on iCloud? But the thing is, iCloud can get hacked very easily. We saw it a couple of years ago. So it's not like iCloud is safe. And I already had all my files backed up. So I don't understand why people felt the need to tell me that. And
because they were trying to help you.
And many people were telling me, oh, you shouldn't have left your door open when you went to the loo. You should have locked your door. My door was not open, but it was not locked. But I just went to the loo, which is next to my room. So, people were like, oh, no, you should do this and that. And there was especially one person who, I was mind blown by that person's attitude, because they were just horrible to me. And in the end, they even cursed me and told me that I deserved to have my stuff stolen, just because I told that person, listen, you telling me what I should have done or what I could have done differently is not helping me right now. I'm not feeling well. I don't need this. And that person felt that cursing me and being rude to me and bullying me was the solution. But anyway.
Not bullying. Maybe rude, but not bullying. You're trying to frame this in a way where look, you got something stolen from you. But now you're trying to make everyone else an aggressor and you a victim to more shit that you're not a victim of. It's not bullying. The person got angry. They were acting stupid. They said a couple of things that they shouldn't have said. But you're framing everything in the mindset of, oh, it's bullying and stuff like that. You're a victim of one crime in this, and that was that your stuff got stolen. But you're not a victim of anything else.
Anyway, and I've had a few other people, who are like, oh, this is going to be a learning experience for you. No, leave your spiritual crap out of this. Some people can appreciate that, but I'm not one of those people. When I'm not feeling well, when I'm going through something as horrible as someone, stealing from
you
own room, I don't need you to tell me that there is positive to this. I don't need you to tell me that I'm going to learn. No, what I learned was that I can't trust anyone. So, and I know that you will think, what are you talking about? The title of this video is the things you learned after you had your MacBook stolen. Yes, but at the time when it happened, I didn't really want to think about the things I'm going to learn or the experience or that I'm going to grow, because I wasn't in that frame of mind, So when people try all this spiritual bullshit right when you're feeling like shit, it's like, fuck off, like, seriously, no offense. But, like, if someone,
no offense, but fuck off for trying to help. Okay.
Someone has their house broken into, are you going to tell them, oh, you're going to learn so much from this experience? No. So, just because I had only one item stolen, which was my MacBook Pro, and it was really important to me. If you watch my previous video, you'll understand, it was really important to me. But just because to some people that seems unimportant doesn't mean that it's unimportant to me. It was very important to me. And people telling me, oh, it wasn't that bad, you didn't get hurt. Yeah, but at that time, I don't want to think about all the bullshit you're telling me. I'm feeling shit, and I just want to be left alone and not be judged or told how I should feel. That's one of the things that pissed me off the most, that some people were telling me how I should feel. Bitch, no one ever tells me how I should feel. I don't tell other people how they should feel, so I shouldn't be told by others how I should feel. Everyone is entitled to their own feelings, and when something horrible happens to you, everyone has their own way to deal with it, and that's okay. Another thing that I've learned from this experience is to trust no one. I generally don't trust anyone, but even more so. And
in the beginning of this video, you said you had a boyfriend. Now, what would be the reason for having him if you don't trust anyone like you said you do? You're either not telling the truth or you're getting some sort of benefit out of it.
Another lesson I learned is that you're never safe. Safety is an illusion. You can never be safe, ever. Because if someone wants to hurt you and if someone wants to violate your space, they will find a way to do so. If someone wants to kill you, they will find a way. If someone wants to hurt you, they will find a way. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter how much power you have. If someone wants to hurt you, you're helpless. And that was one of the hardest things for me to digest all these days. I know this is very negative and some people may not want to listen to what I'm saying, and that's okay. You can stop watching. You don't have to watch this video. You don't have to agree with me in any way. Basically, what I learned is that you can't trust anyone. You're never safe. And if something horrible happens to you, many people that you were expecting to be there are not going to be there, but you're going to be pleasantly surprised by other people. So that's the gist of it. Lastly, I was actually pleasantly surprised by British police. They were really nice to me. They were very understanding, and they followed up my case. And I did feel that they actually gave a shit. Even though I know to the police, my Mac getting stolen is not the most important thing in the world, but they did make me feel that they cared and, they did what they could do. And I was surprised because I'm used to how Greek police operates, and yeah, so good for them. I hope this never happens to anyone because it's just a horrible thing to happen. And to everyone out there who watches this video, I just want to suggest that you make sure that your belongings are always safe as they can be. Never leave your door unlocked or your windows open or anything like that. And if, touch wood, any of your property gets stolen, call the police immediately, report the incident, and and if you have anything that is really expensive, insure it. That's the biggest lesson that I've learned from this experience. If you own something expensive, insure it. That's the most important thing. Again, thank you for watching, and thank you to the people who were very supportive, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I don't need you to tell me that